Yo, guys, what's going on? Welcome to the E. We've missed out a week. The only reason we missed out a week because it was in Philadelphia and we was in the WrestleMania spirits. But we're back. We're back with another episode. Unfortunately, Mex is not here to, join the episode today. But we've got the guy that coined the term, the E. The guy that is fanatic about the E. The guy... Bro, what else can I give you? What else can I say, bro?
That's the E, yeah.
The Rest Things OG Sam Blacks. Well, how you see it, man? You must feel at home.
Oh yeah, it's the E, isn't it? The E.
Yeah.
I'm doing that, So yeah, it's a pleasure, man. I'm ready.
Cool. There's so much stuff to talk about. One of them being we've got new tag team titles. The design looks great. I feel like it's a design which is gonna it's like got the same design as the world heavyweight title and the women's world title as well. That same sort of like I say it's like lions and some sort of like that sort of design. So I'm looking. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have great runs with that.
I think looking at the tag team titles when I saw it, I thought, wow.
Yeah.
I think the design is a bit. I see what Triple H is trying to do. Trying to get that whole world heavyweight champion kind of looks the same, the world tag, kind of, that kind of heritage. They want to keep that heritage, which I think is amazing. One thing which I liked what he said is that instead of it being the Raw Tag Team Championships, it's the World Tag Team
Championships. Yeah.
Very, very important. Like he dug back to, the ruthless aggression attitude era. He's almost like he's picking certain things to see, okay, this is what got us success last time. It's good.
Yeah. I 100% agree with that. Like, obviously, this is one of the points we're going to discuss today, but we might as well just go into it. We saw how the NXT, WWE NXT title looked like, the WWE UK NXT title looked like a couple years ago. And it kind of had that same kind of design where they had like lions on it and some sort of leaves and golden leaves and that sort of stuff. So I'm guessing this is something that Triple H probably did have his hand on it from early, saying, listen, if I'm going to do a title, it needs to look like this. So obviously I'm not saying this is not any as per stuff. I'm just putting my thoughts in and stuff. But I'm guessing he was probably like the one that was like spearheading it and saying, listen, I want it to look like this and all that sort of stuff. So I think, it looks great, man. I'm tired of those Roman titles with the two helmets and stuff.
What the hell is that anyway, bro?
Yeah, it was done.
It's just like you putting medals. It's like putting 3 different medals, big.
They came across very obnoxious at certain points, but we've got new titles and I'm happy. Speaking of titles, tag team titles, we saw obviously we'll touch into SmackDown, but I think this the freshest thing we can talk about is WrestleMania.
Wow.
So obviously I was there to experience the whole thing myself. We saw a lot of titles changing at WrestleMania. From you, okay, tell me how you thought about WrestleMania, and I'll tell you how I thought, because obviously I was there to experience it.
So obviously we were at Loading Bar. Night one was okay. I wouldn't say it was amazing. To be fair, I wasn't really. It was like okay. I hope night 2 is going better. I liked the Rhea match. Very good. I liked the Gunter match. I'm very pissed off that he's lost the title. He should not have lost that title. That title reign should last for another however many months, because now in my head I'm thinking, where is Gunter going to go now? It's only the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't see anything else. And then if he fumbles that bag, what happens next? But that's just me overthinking. But the Gunter match was incredible. What other matches? Was the Bianca Jade? Was that another one?
That was one of the nights, but I think it was night two. Night 2 that was. I think it was. From what I remember. Yeah.
I think what else was on night 1?
The night 1 we had the ladder match, the tag team ladder match.
That was entertaining. Awesome Truth. I didn't really want them to win.
No, I think that. Yeah, go on. Say your piece. Say your piece. I'll chime in.
Yeah, I just wanted it to be more time. I wanted it to be bait and done, innit? That's just me, innit? I'm biased. So, yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, like you're right. At first, I didn't want him to win, but I think when it all came down to the end, it all made sense. The work that R-Truth and Miz have been putting in the last couple of weeks in terms of like, you know, winning qualification matches, putting smile on people's faces, bringing that comedic side to, you know, wrestling in general. And what the Miz has done in the past couple of years, I think it was well deserved. If there was anyone who was going to put on, it's therefore them two, innit? We saw how they even were even given a title yesterday, busting jokes. They made Triple H laugh a few times, and that's rare. You know what I mean? So
No,
it's good.
it's good on the comedic side. I think it's amazing, to be fair.
Yeah.
I can't really say nothing. I think maybe because I'm just more like I just feel like Raw. I don't know what it is.
Do you know what it is? I feel like
show.
Yeah.
SmackDown's more entertainment
Mm.
in that sense. I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know, but you know,
it can be perceived as that because obviously you've got the likes of Gunther there, you've got likes of Sami Zayn, you've got likes of Chad Gable. I'll say who else is there I can even name? Rhea Ripley's on Raw. Like there's many names that's on Raw that are like people that are like going there and just going straight for, just giving the graps, as the Mandem say. But yeah, you're right about that. I think the match in general was one of the best matches of the night. A lot of scares here and there. The fact that they were able to continue the match whilst the title was being stripped down was sick.
Yeah,
that was good.
When I realized that, oh, okay, they're split now.
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was great. That was great. Even before that, even as you even opened up the show, we had Triple H come out, and when Triple H came out, the whole arena like went into like they popped. It went crazy. And Triple H came out and obviously said this is the Paul Levesque era and cemented that, and it was good. And I feel like we've kind of started off this era very well. And we've had we've had great matches on WrestleMania as we've seen. We've had a new champion. We've got bare new champions. We've got Bayley as a new champion. We've got Cody Rhodes finishing his story, becoming a new champion. We're getting a whole new bloodline chapter, which is gonna I have no words. It's gonna be crazy. We'll obviously tap into that today as well. And you know, there's many things that's happening in WWE right now, which is making you want to tune in every single week. So big up Triple H, and I'm here for this new era, man. I'm good. What about you? How are you feeling about this new era? Is it the right era, by the way? Because you've been saying for time, Sam, on the podcast that you have not been enjoying this era. This era is shit. So tell me.
You know what? If I be completely honest with you, I've been looking at a lot more in the whole aspect of wrestling, professional, AEW, X, Y, and Z, and now it feels fitting to say that this era could be potentially one of the greatest eras ever.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is because when I kept on being a bit of a prick on the podcast, it was more of a thing of like, I need something that's going to make me wake up the next day and feel excited again.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like I was getting that feeling with wrestling. I feel like because all the fans kind of predict things and people say this, people say that, kind of clouds your judgment to really put people on. And then, for example, Cody, I'm thinking, bro, why is Cody? I'm sorry, I'm the E. I don't watch all these other ones. So how you know what I mean? Why is Cody now the man and everyone's predicting it? So in my head, I'm thinking this era is bullshit, bro. Like everyone's just saying this person's going to be the best. This person's going to be this, that. But there's no build up. It's just so microwave. It's too fast for me. So that's why I thought, okay, this era's. But the way Triple H has been stemming the storylines and building it up, it's amazing. And the way he's Cody now, you have to love Cody. You can't hate him now. You can't, because okay, he's corny, but then again, the man can prove he can be against the best of them and bloody hell beat them up.
Yeah.
And that for me is what I want to see in wrestling. It's talking the talk and walking the walk. Especially talking the talk, but walking the walk as well.
Yeah.
So for me, that's why this era's just begun, but I do feel the way Triple H is molding things with WWE, it's gonna spread. I feel AEW will have to now think, okay, we need to start thinking more carefully, about storylines and things like that. And I think a lot of the independents will follow through. So yeah, this is just era, an amazing era, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, big potential.
No, 100% agree, man. On the night too, when Stephanie McMahon came on and said the same thing again, and after we had the main event happening, and I was like, it felt like a whole new, season was upon us. I said to Mex, like, I woke up the next day, sun was out, people on their bikes, birds are tweeting. It felt like, it felt like Avengers, the end of the film. The end of the film, everyone's just happy, everyone's just cool, we've defeated Thanos, it's good, like, do you know what I mean? But it was when Roman posted up it's when the rumors came out that Jacob Fatu,
Yeah,
Jacob Fatu was signed to WWE. We had a Tamatanga. There was talks about Tamatanga joining WWE as well, and we're seeing like videos of Roman Reigns back in the gym a day after. And was like, shit, okay, cool. What's happening here? So obviously, fast forward to the first SmackDown after that. Obviously, we had Raw as well. Raw was a pretty calm show. Rock came out, gave Cody Rhodes a note in his hand and told him that he's gonna come when he comes back. Him and Cody will have his match, which I'm probably looking forward to the most.
Bro, just remember this day. We have to do the long term.
Yeah, of course, bro. That's definitely going to be included. Raw was decent. We had Dragunov versus Shinsuke, which was cool as well. But yeah, SmackDown was one of the biggest sort of news that came from the show was that Tamatonga came out and revealed himself as, I say, a new member of this new faction or this new spin-off bloodline. We don't know what to call it yet, but Solo Sikoa is leading that. And yeah, I can't lie.
It reminds me of that rebel who says, you know what, I know everything, or that snake in the business. Fuck it, I've had it before. Someone the whole module, he knows what how your operation is and says, fuck it, I'm gonna start my own now. What?
Yeah.
And basically what has happened. You know, Tamatonga, I don't know too much about him. I don't know who or whatever.
He's so I know you probably like Haku. Haku is his father, innit? So we know the friendship and the family, they're very close knit, and we know what Haku is capable of. So Tamatonga is basically Haku's son, and he's been in New Japan for a couple of years. He's got another brother. I think his brother's Hikuleo. If I'm correct, guys, don't shoot me. If I'm correct, that's his brother as well. So there's even talks about him joining WWE. That was been talks for time. But he's been in New Japan. I've seen him a few times. I think I think before he left, he had a sick match. I had him on matches of the year. He had a great match before he left New Japan. But that's pretty much all I know about him. But I think him coming out on SmackDown and basically kicking Jimmy out of the bloodline and also putting fear into Paul Heyman really put him like high up. Like they've already said that the video of him doing all that sort of stuff got a lot of views online, YouTube. So I think
God forgive me for what I'm gonna say. Solo Sikoa basically done a Judas, the kiss of death. I love you.
Basically, but look, if we go back to previous shows, we've seen frustration build up with Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns for time. For example, even at WrestleMania Night 2, Solo Sikoa came out, knocked out John Cena, and he knocked out Cody Rhodes. Yeah. He then looks at Roman Reigns and goes, bro, get up and finish your story. Get up and finish your story. Get up and finish your story. Roman's like, I know. We've seen that before in other shows. I think we saw that at Saudi, or we saw Money in the Bank, where Solo is just upset. It's like, yo, I've done the job. What about you? Do your thing, bro. And Roman hasn't really followed through, and he's doing it, and it's like he's not really giving it like much of a thing in it. So it's right. Solo's been playing for time.
I think with it's like, yeah, it's a funny thing. Like it's like you see certain man like Solo, yeah, he has to be contained, right? So how I'm thinking of it is either Solo's really smart and my man's just patting the rebellion, or someone else is bigger, is pulling things behind the scenes. And I'm thinking it could be The Rock, Chief, because, bro, I look into many things. The press conference, let's even rewind back. The press conference, I'm seeing the whole generational thing. I'm seeing High Chief, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Just little things like that I take into consideration. So maybe that High Chief element could get brought in, and then it's a tribal chief versus the High Chief. I don't know. just me speculating, but it's a very, very interesting situation what's going on, and wherever Solo Sikoa takes it, it's going to be an explosion.
No, absolutely. We've heard like even on I think it was night 2 or night 1 at the press conference, the post press conference, Triple H came out and did say, with the bloodline story, it doesn't end here. It's going to take another turn, and this is what been put forward before us. Like the fact that we're seeing, because we've seen Paul Heyman throughout the years, obviously not as shook as he is now, but him being like worried. Like I've never seen Paul Heyman this worried. Like even from when Tamatanga approached him outside the locker room, he was just like, shit, like fuck. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's good to see it. I'm in for the ride, man. I'm definitely in for the ride. A lot of people are saying Survivor Series, War Games, Bloodline 2.0 versus the original Bloodline. Is that, do you feel the same way?
Why not? Like I was saying before, The Rock is going to come back. It's just what side of history are you going to come back on? What the hell was that note that you gave to Cody Rhodes? These are things I'm putting in my head. This is crazy mind games. What took place. It's absolutely magnificent. I can understand why that can happen at Survivor Series. And I can understand why that's happening. I think, obviously, which we all want to know is how that's all going to lead up. So, I can see that happening for sure.
Yeah. I definitely see Jacob Fatu also joining the Bloodline. Hopefully, we don't get. I think he should join it at Backlash. Backlash is, I think, end of this month or end of next month. I forgot when it is, but I think Jacob Fatu should definitely join Bloodline. And you see how Solo Sikoa came out against when he came out for Clash of the Castle with the hoodie, gave him the Samoan spike. I think he should do the same thing. Jacob Fatu should just come out. If I say, I don't know, with whatever match this like one of the Bloodline guys are in, and just go mad. I think he should come and attack Jay.
Yeah,
come and attack Jay.
He's gonna be on though. Is it solos or is it gonna?
No,
I kind of went because I was thinking to myself, is he going because he's a Fatu? Is he gonna join with the Fatus? But then at the same time, Solo Sikoa's a Fatu. So
he needs to go. Solo Sikoa should rile up the rest of the Samoans and just go absolutely bonkers, like literally beat everyone up, because we already know what time Solo's on. Solo rarely speaks. From now when he's going to be speaking and giving out orders, bro, it's scary. It's scary for the whole scene. Scary hours, bro. So I'm in for the ride, man, and I'm looking forward to see what Solo's going to do. We don't know if Paul Heyman's going to have to pick a side or whatnot, but we'll probably have to see on SmackDown, innit?
Yeah. The way Solo is straight crud, man. He ain't got no. But like I said, the only thing that was mad is when Heyman was like, but that's from orders from the tribal. Man.
And he knocked it down, smashed the phone. Yeah. Crazy. Obviously, that was one of the biggest news that came out of SmackDown on Friday. SmackDown was also another great show as well. But obviously, Raw was last night. A lot of things happened on Raw. Sheamus is back. Rhea Ripley had to vacate her title. We're gonna get a new women's champion next week. DIY won the qualification match, so I think they're gonna have a match against The Miz and R-Truth next week or whenever it is. I forgot when it will be, but yeah, they're gonna have a match with them. And we saw the Creed brothers. I won't say it's a tease, but we saw the Creed brothers and Chad Gable, training in the ring. A lot of people are saying that they would love to see a team angle type situation and some sort of faction. And personally, I've been saying for time. As soon as I saw Chad Gable have that whole thing with Gunther, Chad Gable should just shave his head bald and go on a Kurt Angle thing straight. Bro, he's an Olympic champion. The blueprint is there. All you need to ask for is blessing. Just say, Kurt.
I don't even think it needs to be a shave the head thing. It is just bring more aggression.
Which is what he's doing now. Because on yesterday, Monday Night Raw, he basically put, obviously, I don't know if he done it the week after, but the week before, but he put Sami Zayn in the ankle lock, and he was saying, "Is this what you want, boy?" Like he was literally like giving him trash talk, and I was like, "Yes, this is the type of shit that Kurt Angle used to do. This type of shit that used to get me riled up. This type of shit that used to make me feel like, yeah, Kurt Angle's gonna break man's leg for real." So it was good to see.
Scream out, "You stupid son of a bitch!" Tap.
Yeah, tap. Yeah, that. Yeah.
I think with that whole, especially with the Creed brothers, they're on another level. I mean,
yeah.
I'd even dare to say, not better than Shelton, but maybe better than Charlie.
Yeah.
I think that's a strong statement, but
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Them man are, I don't know. Creed brothers are they're some sort of wrestlers, man. They're different, man. I feel like obviously Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin were great as well. They were doing stuff I've never seen before at the time when I first saw them. But Creed brothers are also someone else as well. But I can't compare. That's the only problem. I can't compare them, man. It's different levels, bro. It's different levels, so I can't compare, man. But yeah, if that were to happen, then I'll be here for it for sure.
there will be a formidable stable there.
Yeah.
I think they'll have to do is get rid of Otis. That's how it's going to work.
Someone said something online. I'll tell you after you say what you say. Finish what you're gonna say. I've got something for you.
I think it's just obviously leave Otis and obviously Tozawa, just batter them. Otis becomes a monster by himself. Tozawa, I don't know, put him on NXT or something. He'll do a good in-ring wrestler. And then Maxine, you just stick him with the woman, innit?
The thing is, we haven't seen Alpha Academy with, I'll say, Otis, Tozawa, and Maxine and Chad Gable on screen together in a while. We haven't seen them on screen together in a while. So I'm already thinking to myself, that whole story is done. I think the last time, from what I remember, last time I did see them together was at NXT. But I haven't seen them again since that. Or even just, I don't know, it's maybe a match at Raw that I saw them together, but I haven't seen them again since that. So I'm already seeing that, yeah, they're already going their own separate ways. Someone online did say that they should give Otis a Vader type run where he's just like the Vader guy, where he's there serious, going around doing crazy shit. Like, you should play that Vader guy. But
they've got about the same moveset, so it makes sense. Obviously, I don't know if Otis can do a moonsault, but
Vader. But the only thing about Vader used to hit hard. Vader used to literally beat man up. We've seen videos of Vader and Cactus Jack when they had their story going on, and Vader was like, he was a brawler. He'll beat you up, but also, you know, has a bit of skill and technique to what stuff he does in the ring. So I don't know how that work out, but if they were to give him that sort of thing, then I think that would be cool. But then again, we've got people like Bronson Reed that beats people up and does the same shit as well. Ivar, who we spoke about off camera, you know, that does the same shit as well. So it's like Chad Gable at the end of this is the guy that I feel like should get the bigger push out of the whole Alpha Academy. And if a story comes for, you know, Otis or Tozawa, then let it happen. And Maxine's already in the story now. She's trying to prove a point, trying to show that she can wrestle as well. Chad Gable is the guy, I say the guy that should therefore get a push out all of them. And obviously we've seen the stuff he's done with Gunther. We saw the match that we had with Sami Zayn yesterday in Montreal. Although the whole crowd were against him, which we saw in the end, people were booing him. We saw some fan footage after people booing him and stuff. I feel like, yeah, Chad Gable's the one. But let's not let that go over our head. Sami Zayn's entrance from, I don't know if you managed to see it on the highlights.
For everyone.
Bro, absolutely epic. We saw Jey Uso finish his match. We saw Jey Uso get attacked by the Judgment Day. Jey Uso escaped the Judgment Day, went up the stairs. Then we had that nice long tracking shot, the Martin Scorsese tracking shot. You see Jey go outside. Jey goes outside. He looks up in the sky. He sees Sami Zayn. They both look up in the sky. Sami Zayn says, "I came here to watch a match or came here to do something a couple years ago, and now I'm resting here." Then he goes in. He throws the trash can. He's hyping everyone up. He's going ballistic. Everyone's like literally hyping him up, gassing him up. He goes down to the ring. We cut to the angle of like from the hard cam or another other camera, and he's literally just going crazy. Everyone's just following down. It felt like a messiah going down. Everyone's just giving him his props and stuff. So it was nice to see, and the fact they had the home term advantage as well also helped out. People are loving him, man, and he's the hero, isn't it? So it's good to see. I think last time they went to Montreal and they had this sort of thing, I think it was in a match with Roman Reigns, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, guys, let me know in the comment if I'm flowing, but let me know.
Against Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that was Roman Reigns, right? When at Montreal Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That was last time we saw something not similar, but something like that with him having his own term advantage. So it was nice to see him come back and see him get the win against Chad Gable. It was in a great match as well. So yeah, that was good. So obviously you said that you didn't want Sami Zayn to win. Bias aside, where do you see Sami Zayn going with this title next? Who do you see becoming? Who do you see like winning this title off him? You can also
Gable. Give Gable the title and put him as a heel. Everyone's in trouble.
Yeah.
There's no one else. Maybe a Bronson Reed after time, or Ivar. But I genuinely feel Gable's the next guy. There's no one else. There is no. This rivalry now, HH. I know what you've done. Yeah, next week. I know that anyway. So please, HH. I know this is going to happen anyway, but make Chad a heel. Let him get the Creed brothers. Let them destroy everyone in their path, and let this man have the challenge. Let it be for a good 6-month reign, 3 to 6 months.
And where do you see what do you see happening with Gunther then? Obviously, Gunther was a guy that lost the title before, this whole, at WrestleMania, WrestleMania Night 2. So where do you see Gunther going?
Gunther can only go for the world title. There's nothing. That's it.
So you're saying Gunther's going to dethrone Priest?
Yeah, he has to. Is that not now, but maybe later on? But I don't know who else is going to contend against Priest right now, bro. Okay, Sheamus is back. All right, you got McIntyre in the wings, but you know who he's going to deal with, CM Punk. So right now, the only contender I can really see at this current stage is a Gunther.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think that'll be later down the line, but I think that'll be an explosion when that happens.
Yeah.
If you're talking about right now, I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. There are options, but I just don't know. The way, that's what I'll say.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Cool. Segue onto Rhea Ripley losing her title. Obviously, before Raw, there was reports coming out. Reports came out that Rhea Ripley's injured and she may have to vacate the title. If you guys are part of the Discord, there's a lot of chat saying who should go up next. I definitely knew who should go up next, which we're going to have a chat on after this. But Rhea Ripley losing the title it's a big shame. It's very a proper feel for her, man. She's had a great run, had a great match. Any match she's had with that title has been good. I can't remember any dead match that she's had at the title. She's presented the belt well. She's also led a group of men with that title, and it's made her even look more dominant. Like it's been good. It's been great for her. I can't remember the exact number of days that she had it for, but I think it's been a year and a bit. But yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad that she had to lose the title due to the injury. Apparently, injury was caused from the last show where she was attacked by Liv Morgan backstage at Raw. Liv Morgan threw a chair to her head and she threw herself into the wall and stuff. But yeah, how do you feel about that?
Okay, so if you're talking about who's next up for Rhea, can only be one. Rhea.
I mean, how do you feel about Rhea being injured?
Sorry, how do I feel about Rhea being injured?
Yeah. Is it change things for you?
But for me, it's very upsetting. I think I haven't seen a woman dominate the division in such a convincing manner in terms of promo and in-ring performance, such as Rhea Ripley. You don't think Bianca Belair's good? All right, fine, fair enough. But I think Rhea is above everyone. Jade. I'm talking everyone. For me, Rhea is, and everyone else. It is really, for me. It is really like that. The way she's carried for Judgment Day, a woman carrying, it sounds mad. The way she's carried for Judgment Day to where they are, to the point she's even challenging men. It's almost like she gives the character of like the women are nothing. That's all, whatever. I'm here to deal with, to help the men. It's so dominating. It's incredible. So that is upsetting because now it's like, where does the division go? It was always kind of like Rhea's the pinnacle. Who can beat this woman? And obviously now, because she's had to give it away, it is upsetting. To the point, her character's so good, even injured, she headbutts a security guard. Just to show levels. So that's Rhea Ripley, very upsetting.
Yeah.
Who do I think should have the title next?
That's the question.
It's controversial, isn't it?
You gonna say?
Bit, man.
Who?
I just said that. I was gonna say Liv Morgan. But no.
That's a shout. Shout.
No, it is. But it's like, no, that's too easy for her. No. Maybe a Nia Jax.
Well, why is that too easy? We saw what Rhea Ripley done to Liv Morgan years ago. I think a couple years ago, last year, where Liv Morgan basically injured. Rhea Ripley basically injured Liv Morgan the same way she got injured this time. So maybe some long-term storytelling they got there. But yeah, it's not a bad shout. Liv Morgan is one of the people that a lot of people are talking in the Discord about, and even online, people are saying Liv Morgan should win this title. For me personally, I agree with the second option you said. Nia Jax. She deserves it.
And Nia will hold that title very, very, very well. Better
who?
Better than Bayley. Because Bayley's got the hold, isn't it?
But the problem is Bayley hasn't really got into the thing yet. So once she gets in, that's when I can make the fully decision. But also another thing, I'm hyped for Bayley. That's another thing I forgot to say. I'm hyped for Bayley. Bayley becoming this new champion as well. Proper happy for her. The match she had with Io Shirai was amazing. What's next for her? We'll probably have to see what happens on SmackDown and see. But obviously she's got a match with Naomi this week as well. So we'll look forward to that. Probably discuss that in the next episode.
It's going to be a dominant run. I like Bayley's like the way she conducts herself. Good look. She knows what she's doing. In complete honesty, I don't mind that run for Bayley. It will be a long run.
Yeah.
Out of all the horsewomen, she deserves that.
Yeah. So obviously back to Rhea Ripley and her vacating the title. A lot of people online did mention one name, and you know whose name that's. You know who I'm going to mention. Charlotte Flair. A lot of people saying Charlotte Flair and looking to come back, and she'll probably be crowned as new champion.
That woman, sorry for cutting you off, bro. Nah, let that 16 reign, let that championship reign. Just make it organic. Don't force it. Every day, Charlotte Flair. I love you, girl. Big you up. But I can't. I'm sorry. I don't want to see Charlotte as a champion for like another 2 years, bro.
No, I hear it.
Become a 16-time champion because no. It's not every time Charlotte comes back. It's like the past 3 years is that Charlotte comes back, wins the title, and disappears again. Then comes back. No. I don't think Charlotte should have it right now. No.
I hear it.
Too cliche.
Yeah. And I think it's expected at this point. If she does comes back and wins the title, it's like, bro, what are we doing here? We've now entered this new era, but we're still stuck in old things. But Nia Jax is definitely the person for me. I feel like she's put in so much work. She's come back. She's done the work she needs to do. She had great matches. She's come across as this formidable force. Like her program with Becky Lynch was great as well. Even the match leading up to Elimination Chamber with Rhea Ripley was the stuff leading up to Elimination Chamber with Rhea Ripley was good as well. So there's a lot of stuff that
even the
Nia has done.
That title, man, with Zoe Stark and all them.
Bro, there you go. She's worked hard. She's done the job. She's done what she needs to do. So I think she's the top of my list to be given that chance to win the title.
Well, obviously, Shayna and Zoe are tag team. They're tag team. Right now. Angle's gonna go. But
wait. Other than Shayna, who else would you put there on that division to get the title? I think Becky Lynch can have another go.
I'm just fed up of the horsewomen. It's not their era no more.
I mean, but I don't think she should have a go where she's going for the title. I think it's like she's in the mix of it.
Oh yeah,
have a go.
Oh yeah, like a giving back kind of thing. Yeah.
And she's like a thing where it's like, listen, I lost to Rhea Ripley, but I want to go again, blah blah, and have a chance and try and get the title. But yeah.
No, I can agree with Becky. To be fair with you.
Yeah.
But I mind Zoe Stark being champion one day. I think are super talented. This new generation of women, and it's fucking interesting. Even the whole I was going to say Tiffany Stratton, Candice LeRae is that the one who's going on a mean street just dissing all the women?
Yeah. Candice LeRae.
Even her, she will get a. She will.
You just mentioned the name, which really I just agreed with. Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton's amazing. I definitely see her being a champion very soon. I don't know when. But I could definitely see being a champion very soon. Probably end of this year or probably next year.
She's got the swag. She's got the look, and she can do it.
And she could talk as well.
Yeah, and she can talk. I mean, it's lovely to see that you can almost have a diva-looking person that can beat your ass up. So yeah, big up Tiff. Yeah. But I feel Nia has to be the next. Has to be.
Yeah. Cool. So obviously, get to the point in the show where I'm going to ask you. Obviously, we've entered a whole new season. This is a new season. So imagine this: like the end of the Premier League, we're into the new season. Everyone's got fresh new tally 0-0-0. My question to you, Sam, is this: by the end of next year, by the time we get to WrestleMania 41,
Right.
whether it be in Las Vegas, whether it be in Minnesota, who do you see being the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion?
I'm sorry.
Tough one, right?
Very tough. I think Cody, man. That's so mad of me saying. I just don't see this guy losing this title anytime.
You think he's going to hold it for another?
Maybe for a year.
Yikes.
Or Roman might come do a man after that again for Mania. I can't see anyone. Maybe age. I don't know, bruv. For Mania, maybe LA Knight, actually. LA Knight. If it's a WWE LA Knight, the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther. That's nice.
Yeah.
Because I feel LA Knight, he's just born for this shit, man. Born for this shit. Just give him the title when he's ready. Maybe Survivor Series or something like that. Build that up. Or maybe Royal Rumble. Let him have his road to WrestleMania too. You know?
Yeah.
We'll see. But I feel, next year it's LA Knight. The World Heavyweight is going to come.
Do you know what? I do agree with you. So for example, I see Cody Rhodes become the two-time champion. I don't know if he'll hold it till next year. I think if he does hold it, that's a mistake. But I definitely see. I'm thinking either Gunther or Drew becoming the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. I see either them two. I feel like Drew deserves it.
Because the World Heavyweight Championship is such a workhorse belt, I just don't see what's it called? I see McIntyre and Gunther fighting for the World Heavyweight. And carrying the WWE universe. I don't know why. But maybe it's the way Seth is
I say either or one of them. If the World Heavyweight title is in someone else's hands, then either one of those two. One of those two can either win both belts. So whether it's Drew winning the Undisputed Universal Championship and Gunther winning the World Heavyweight Championship, then I'm fine. Those are my two picks. I don't see anyone else winning the title unless The Rock wants to come back and do some sort of thing where he's like, "Fuck it, that thing I gave you means that I've got a match next year and I'm going to win that title off you." Then I'm in for the ride again. It is what it is. Mama Rhodes, he does this thing again in the ring. People's over. Let's have it. Let's fucking have it. But it's either them two for me. Them two, either winning it for me. Definitely. But have you got any other predictions though? Any other predictions? Any hot takes that you'd like to drop for this new season?
Okay. Gunther will have the championship within the next 6 months.
What championship though?
World Heavyweight.
Okay, fair.
That will go from it will get passed around. Bare people are gonna have that championship. I won't be surprised if I see a Shinsuke. But in the next 6 months, Gunther will have. Yeah. I Intercontinental Championship. I feel. Damn, I don't know.
It's a tough one. I wouldn't mind seeing. Obviously, we've seen Chad Gable be on this like chase for that title for like a couple months now. I wouldn't mind seeing Chad Gable winning that. If I'm honest, Chad Gable holding on to that. We're having a draft pretty soon. I say next week or whenever it is. Ilya Dragunov. He might be one name that's probably going to jump over to Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown.
Great car. I'm sleeping on Dragunov.
See, there's plenty of people, bro. Carmelo Hayes is there. Baron Corbin might be coming back.
Corbin. Yeah, Intercontinental. Yeah.
There's many names there, bro. Even if somehow they, put a battery pack on Karrion Kross and Karrion Kross goes in a madness. Who knows?
No, he needs.
Who knows, man? There's many options. Like we've said, we've just entered in this Paul Levesque era, and there's a lot of things that's there to be changed. And we're here for moving around. I'm here for moving around. Here for like constant moving around and bringing in new people and giving everyone else a chance. So
Testament, you're right. They need to get their push. Yeah, they need to.
I like them. I like them a lot. A lot of people don't like them, but I feel like they're great. They need to go. I think they need to be more of like. I think they need more squash matches and just beating man up.
Yeah,
just beating man up.
to really beat someone who is the they need to bring a strong squad.
Yeah.
Carrying across his promos is crazy.
Yeah, he could talk. He's great.
So the fact, that time those I think the World Heavyweight Championship and the Intercontinental Championship will get passed around a lot. I think the reason why I can't really see the Universal is because Roman's had it for such a long time. I can't see it.
I know.
I know. You know, so that's where it is, man.
Yeah. But yeah, we just have to wait and see, man. But guys, we're gonna leave you here. Few plugs. So guys, as you know, we're Fanatic affiliates. So a lot of merch has dropped since WrestleMania weekend. I've seen some sick Cody shirts. I don't know if you remember, there was an old school Undertaker print and it had like Undertaker's face all over the whole t-shirt and it had these like quotes all over it. Bro, that shirt is back in stock. Say again, bro?
It's the one with his eyes rolling up because there's one with his hat.
It's like proper big and it's purple. Proper big. I'll send you a picture after this. You probably know what I'm talking about. That t-shirt is now back in stock and they've now re-released it. So guys, go grab that t-shirt. But the only way to grab it is by going on our description and clicking in the link below. There's an affiliate link. Click on that link. Grab yourself a tee. Grab yourself, say merch, anything you want to grab, belts, all in there. Go grab something and yeah, man, enjoy it. Wear it to a show or something. Also, guys, Indie Takers is en route. Commissioner's Corner just dropped yesterday as well. So guys, go tune into that. And podcast on Friday. Looking forward to that, man. It's been a great week of wrestling. Thank you, Sam, for joining me as well.
And by the way, if you want us to get the e-merch, I'm gonna get the e-merch anyway, but come soon, and I will wear it on this podcast. You get me? So, yeah. I am here on the E now. The E, I am. Yeah,
Sam is joining us on the E.
Was the man that wanted me to get a mic.
No, we're gonna get you that. We're gonna get you that. It's gonna come. Don't worry, you're gonna get that. I feel like you need it. You need the mic and the lights, and you're good. So once we get that all patterned, you're good, man. But besides that, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Sam. Hopefully we can, get you on here a bit more with, Mex as well and other people as well. So yeah, it's gonna be good, man. We're here for the ride. But yeah, I've been Anafi.
Your boy Sam Blacks.
And this has been the E Podcast. Signing out.